I don't like the TV on. I'm okay with listening to a little meditation music sometimes, but yeah, I need all the lights out.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I did this maybe a month ago. I was going to do a post and I completely forgot to do it. But at midnight, I took pictures of my room and I couldn't believe how much light was coming into the room.
Oh wow.
I thought the pictures would be black.
Right.
But I took pictures and I'm like, oh, you see light sneaking in under the door, in between the door jambs, outside because the one door in my room is to the outside and it's a glass door. So the lights from the lights outside seep into the room. And I've got heavy curtains. It still comes in.
Oh wow.
So you think you're sleeping in the dark and you're sleeping in the kind of dark.
Right. And that's probably where I'm at as well because I just kept even after I stopped texting you, I was still up.
Yeah, I know. And yes, and you made me I was feeling bad for you. I'm like, girl, go to sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't. I
One
was
o'clock in the
tired, but
morning and she's texting me, hey, what about I'm like, first of all, your language was way too awake for me. I was like, you're not even tired.
I was tired. That was the problem. But I wasn't, well, I wasn't tired. I was tired. Yeah. I wasn't that tired, but I was tired.
No, your sentence structure was way too good for you to be tired, tired, tired.
I can't guarantee that tonight, though.
When I'm tired, tired, I'm like, I is gonna have some, I don't know.
I know, right?
It's a scary sentence. I look at stuff late night when I'm texting people and I look at it the next morning and I'm like, I don't even know what I was trying to say.
Right. I hate when I do that because I'm like, I know that's not what I typed. I know it's not. It can't be.
That is not what I wanted to
Yep.
say at all. I don't know what I
Hmm.
wanted to say.
But that wasn't it.
No, I know it wasn't it because it made no sense to me either. And
Oh
then I
my
get the
goodness.
email. I didn't really understand your text. Me either. I I don't know what I was trying to tell you.
That's
But
why
that's what
after a
happens
certain
when
time
you're
last night, I just stopped. I actually stopped even sending emails. I'm like, let me stop because it's gonna go completely wrong, and I'm gonna be confused at what I was trying to say. So even though I was woke, I wasn't woke to do any work.
yeah, consciousness does not directly identify cognition. Like
Right.
the fact that I'm not literally asleep doesn't mean that I'm thoughtful.
Right.
So last night I started the live and I was talking about Prolia, which is a bone loss drug that is commonly prescribed majoritarily to women over the age of 50.
Mm. Hmm.
And I had ChatGPT do a whole rundown for me on how that drug affects our eyesight, can affect your eyesight. Because I don't know if you remember, but we did have a lady on that had a significant eyesight issue, and she's on Prolia, and
Yes.
she, had short-term loss of sight, and her medical doctor said, I don't think your blood pressure had anything to do with your eyesight, going wonky. But her eye doctor said, I think you had a spike in your blood pressure during the night and it caused this issue. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't see how that's possible, only because I've never heard of anyone having a blood pressure spike so drastic that it affected their eyesight, but affected literally nothing else in their body.
Right. It would have showed somewhere else.
Exactly. Exactly. You would have had some other issue. So, and here's the symptoms of or reactions to Prolia. So, eye redness or bloodshot appearance, mild, moderate eye pain or pressure, gritty or foreign body sensation, watery or dry eyes, light sensitivity, temporary blurry vision, small floaters, or air bubbles. And then it goes on to say less common but serious eye risks are infection. So endophthalmitis. I don't know how to say that word. So, and it causes severe pain, vision loss, increasing redness. A retinal tear or a retinal detachment, vitreous hemorrhage, increased intraocular pressure, lens injury, rare but possible. So these are significant eyesight issues, right? Eye health issues. You could have a vitreous detachment, a vitreous tear, a retinal detachment, retinal tear. You're going to have onset of glaucoma, damage to the lens of the eye, and this infection thing that I don't know how to pronounce, right? But you don't get that notification upon getting the prescription. By the way,
Right.
here are some of the adverse reactions that come from this drug. So there are people who are taking it that are having issues with dry eye and other eyesight issues, floaters, temporary blurry vision, light sensitivity, and they have no idea that it's from the drug.
Mm.
So I'm like, we absolutely have to start asking more significant questions
Right.
when we're being prescribed drugs that are supposed to help but they wind up being destructive in many, many other ways. So hang on, and because there's somewhere here there's a list. I might have it on another page. I don't know, but I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of medications commonly prescribed medications for those of us over the age of 50 that cause issues in the eye, either with eye health or eyesight. And every single blood pressure med I've ever heard of is on the list.
Oh, I believe you.
I'm like, what? How do we not know this though? And it's like our doctors have decided, well, you need this thing in order, because blood pressure is really important, but your eyesight's not as important.